Hi, this is Charles Hoskinson broadcasting live from warm, sunny Colorado. Just wanted to give you guys a brief update on what's going on with the incentivized testnet. We launched it on Monday, and actually, technically, we launched it Friday last week, and then we launched installers on Monday. So we've collected quite a bit of data. We're learning a huge amount. Things are chugging away, moving along. If you notice the word test net, it means that, of course, there's going to be some warts and some ups and downs. And certainly we've seen a lot of interesting comments on Reddit and the Telegram channels. Some people have decided to stay a little bit longer at work and not go on break for the holidays. And so we can get a release out on the 23rd. We've also been cutting a few Rust releases. We released 0.84 and 0.85 alpha release 1. Our QA team and DevOps team are still hanging around, and they'll be around till the 23rd, and we're going to do a lot of network tuning and other such things. Looking at the logs from our side, it's one long unbroken network. We haven't experienced a major fork, and we have not experienced a major fork, and uptime is still there for all these nodes. We've gotten a lot of support tickets on syncing issues. We've gotten a lot of tickets on configuration issues. Yoroi is finally getting its way through. It's going to be a little rocky for the next few weeks, as expected. First, because we launched so close to Christmas, it means that we're running on a skeleton crew, so we can't fix things or get things tuned as well as they need to be. But it was a strategic decision because it was either wait until January and launch something, or launch with a skeleton crew and do the best we can do. And it was kind of an early Christmas present to everybody to play around and have some fun with this stuff. So we made the strategic decision to launch a little early and on a skeleton crew, understanding that it would be rocky for a week or two. And we're slowly but surely working our way through it. The good news is the network does seem to be somewhat stable. It has its warts. We're having to reset nodes here and there, and we're tuning and optimizing certain things. And the reality is it's just going to take good old-fashioned coding to clean these things up. So as we go through January, we'll see considerable improvements to syncing times, stability, and other such things. But we're just super excited about the overwhelming response. When we planned this out, we said we'd probably have 25 to 50 independent stake pools above and beyond the Emergo IOHK and CF infrastructure. We're now looking at about 340 that have registered, and we've already gone past that saturation point of 100. So it's pretty amazing to see the overwhelming response, and it's pretty amazing to see the level of enthusiasm and passion that people have. So thank you for that. So anyway, the 23rd, we're going to do a release. We'll probably change the way we do releases moving forward beyond that. So we'll probably do timed releases or something like that. So it gives our DevOps and QA people some time to check the releases. Because right now we've just been releasing as available. So they'll literally cut a tag and say, hey, 0.84 is ready. And it's right on the GitHub repo. And then people drag it and play around with it. Things have to get a little bit more structured here. But I anticipate before January 15th, we should see a considerable stability improvements and overall just better user experience with using the incentivized testnet. There's been some questions whether we will reset the incentivized testnet or not. More likely than not, we will do a refresh and a new Genesis hash because we're going to be adding a lot of new functionality and other such things throughout the coming months to test other things. So we'll likely do a reset. Now, the question is, do we do a reset with a new snapshot? More likely than not, no, but we will probably just do a reset if we do a reset and just roll rewards over. So anyway, Tim will do some videos and we'll keep the information flow going. And starting the new year in January, we are going to change the way we communicate. So one of my plans originally was to have our product management team become significantly more visible. So what we're going to do is start moving into cycles where Aparna Ju, the product manager for Cardano itself, she'll start some sort of monthly roll-up and announce to the community the things we've accomplished in doing. And then she has a large group of product managers under her, like Nick Nafak and others. And those product managers cover different domains. Like Nick covers Adrestia, Demoja covers the smart contract side, and so forth. And so each of those product managers will also, on a monthly basis, begin making updates on where they're going, what's going on, how the product is evolving, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to try to do this in a more regular way. My preference is over YouTube on videos like this. and we'll just probably just do scheduled times where we say this date every month is when these things come. Of course, we're also going to probably go on the Cardano effect, if not this side of the year, then early next year. And the Cardano effect will have several of our product people and some of our engineers on to kind of do a post-mortem of what did we learn from the incentivized testnet. So we're learning a huge amount. You guys are learning a huge amount. We're definitely gaining a lot of valuable information that is invaluable for when we launch the main testnet. Now, in terms of bugs and software quality, it's important to understand that when we do the Shelley testnet for Haskell that's coming soon, it's going to be a very different testnet than the one from the Rust side. The Rust side was just kind of balls to the wall as fast as we could get it out. It's very alpha-y, and it was all about just exploring features and having a discussion about things and getting people an opportunity to kind of think about the experiences of actually running the network. The Haskell team is all about software quality, and it's all about stability, and it's all about basically making sure that things work right the first time. So the user experience for the testnet we launched for Haskell should be considerably better than the one that people have been experiencing with the Rust side. So we kind of have both sides of the spectrum. We have the fast bleeding edge stuff that's like, okay, good luck. And then we have the Haskell side, which is much more consumer friendly. So I'm pretty excited about that launch. It should be significantly less stressful than this launch has been for me. So anyway, we're just trying to have a good Christmas. I hope I don't have to work on Christmas. Actually, for the last 3 years, every year I've had to. I remember when the Bittrex wallet broke, December 25th, 2017, and we didn't get Christmas. That was great. And then we had some issue come up. I think it was a personnel issue in 2018. So hopefully this Christmas I get Christmas. So we'll get there. In any event, thank you guys for playing around with it, and we're having fun. Network is still up. It's still running. It's one of those may you live in interesting time things. We'll have an update next week, and then after that, it's break time. We'll do our best to keep things rolling until this side of next year, and then we'll start regular releases probably weekly, but we'll take a look at the cycle there, and we'll clean these things up as we get closer to the middle of January, and then things should look pretty solid. So thank you for your patience. I will remind you, it is a test net. It's the point of test nets, and I'm just overwhelmed by the level of participation response. 340 registered pools. We might be at 1,000 before March. So that's pretty cool at this velocity. And it's just nice to see these protocols running. They're exhibiting the behavior we expect them to, and there's a lot of warts that we have to clean up, but that's software development. So just a brief statement, brief update. Thank you guys so much. And in case I don't see you again, Merry Christmas. Communications coming soon on a monthly cycle for our product teams to start talking to you guys directly about what they're working on. A lot of updates and releases coming in January, lots of stuff coming in February. We're having fun. We're really tearing it up, and you guys are doing a great job too. Cheers.